Hey guys, and welcome to another video by me, Morgan Figgy, where in today's video I'm going to be giving you advice to the Disney 60th Diamond Celebration. So tips and tricks, do best enjoy it. With my friend, Riley.
Whoa!
How'd
I get here?
Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay, so first advice from me is to get to the parks early and spend multiple days there, because there is so much fun ahead of you that you're going to want to spend as much time as possible there to be able to experience everything.
And also, as I'm sure many of you know, Disneyland is always crowded nowadays, so you definitely want to be there a few days to kind of get everything done.
Yeah, always prepare for big crowds at Disneyland, especially during the summer season and definitely during the 60th celebration, because they are probably anticipating that it's going to be the busiest season that they've ever had. So, another thing is to always plan ahead. So go to maybe your hotel lobby or even look online at the park maps and make sure to know what you want to do, because if you dream it, if you achieve it, because you are the pilot of your own life,
you can do it. I thought that's where you were going with that.
You can do it. Okay, but yeah, plan ahead, look at park maps, see what has Fast Pass, just plan ahead what you want to do. Also, bring a change of clothes, because California weather's kind of weird. It's hot during the day, but it can also get pretty cold at night. So bring a change of clothes, bring a backpack and some snacks. Snacks are always a thing that you should bring, because it's easy to, get hungry throughout the day when you're exercising and walking 50 billion miles a day.
It's also super expensive to buy food there.
Yeah.
And you definitely don't want to be paying.
Actually, in my opinion, I think the entrees aren't that bad. They're about $10, but snacks are where it is expensive, where it's like $10 or like $6 or $7 for like something. So that's where they hit you, is like the little things, not the big thing.
They have these new little Anna and Elsa Rice Krispies.
Yeah.
They're only about the size of the palm of your hand and they're like $7.
Yeah.
So definitely with the snacks.
But they're good.
They are.
And also they have like a, what's it called? Cotton candy lemonade.
I thought you were going for poncho there.
No, they don't have a new 60th poncho.
Disappointing.
Sadly, they should. Anyway, so they have a lemonade, or cotton candy lemonade from Village House, and it's really good. I had it the other day, and they actually had whipped cream on top, and I didn't think that would be good, even though I love whipped cream, but with lemonade, I was like, what? And then I was like, whoa, it's really good. Alright, so another thing is get Fast Passes for the rides and know what Fast Passes you want to get. My advice would be get one for Space Mountain and Indiana Jones at Disneyland, because those tend to be the longer lines at the park. So at California Adventure, I would probably get one for either Racers, which is Radiator Springs Racers, the Cars Land ride, Tower of Terror, and maybe Soarin' Over California. Soarin' Over California tends to be about a 40-minute wait, so it's like a hit and miss, but Tower of Terror and Radiator Springs Racers could be a lot longer than that.
Absolutely. Radiator Springs, I know, easily reaches 2 hours every single day.
Yeah.
There are a lot of attractions, a lot of rides, though, that post long wait times, but they don't really have long wait times. For example, like the Matterhorn always has a 45 or 50-minute wait time posted, but I think the longest I've waited for it since the new update has only been about 20 minutes.
Yeah,
it's not too bad.
30
Don't wait in a single rider line.
Yes. Unless it's really short. Like, if you see a line that's really short in the single rider line, it's worth it. But if you're here with family, spend it with family. Like,
absolutely.
Like, don't try to separate it, and you're not gonna get very far. You're not gonna get really far being separated, because you're just having to wait for the next person to get off too, especially in big families. So now we are going to talk about the new stuff at the Disneyland Resort. The first part was kind of like advice to just, getting through your day. The second thing is just like telling you everything, and then advice on those new things. Okay, that's how we're doing it.
Sounds good.
So something new is the Hatbox Ghost in the Haunted Mansion. It's really cool. Go check that out. You will definitely notice it because it's like really advanced.
That's my Hatbox Ghost.
And it's like,
wait,
where'd it go? And then it's like, ooh. It's actually just us in there. They're all there. It's not an audio animatronic. It's us standing there. And he makes
with a black curtain.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
exactly.
Another major update, I guess you could call it, in the attraction world is the new Yeti, Harold.
Harold, he got a new hairdo
Body.
and a new face and a new everything. He is so awesome. He is so scary. I love this. It's so cool. It's so up to 21st century standards.
I know we already reenacted Hatbox Ghost, but we're gonna reenact Harold too. He goes like this.
Yeah, well, his arms are less like that, and then whenever a car comes in, he's like just like that. And then also a new thing, I don't know if this is for the 60th, but it's just cool, is the new Indiana Jones effect.
Nobody knew it was a thing.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody really expected it. I don't think they even announced it, really.
They didn't announce it. They haven't still announced it. They haven't said anything. It's just new and it's cool. It's like the first thing you see. So go check that out. I won't give you any spoilers, but it's cool. Also, the new Grizzly Peak Airfield area got all rethemed. It was
Finally!
It was Condor Flats originally, and now it is Grizzly Peak Airfield, a part of the Grizzly Peak Recreational Center. It's really cool. It's really neat. It's very immersive. It's very nice. Smoke Jumper's Grill is really good, which is a new quick service dining location. And also, there's new projectors in Soarin' Over California, which I couldn't think
That's
of.
right, they went full digital, didn't they?
They did.
So-
I wonder if that says that they're going to do anything in the future.
It's the same, basically the same ride. I don't think they changed anything. The scenery is the same, the music is the same, the movement of the attraction is the same, but it's on digital now. They cleaned it up a little bit.
If you are not familiar with the ride, or if you have not go on it as much as, let's say us two would go on it.
I don't even get on it that much.
I do, sort of. You probably won't see a difference. There's actually a brand new screen. There's a new HD projectors. They've redone all the original footage into high definition because it was film originally, and they redid the screen, which I think I've already mentioned, but yeah. And also Tinkerbell is reanimated.
I'm Tinkerbell.
Yeah, he's a hairy Tinkerbell.
Not really.
Okay, next up is Peter Pan got totally redone, which is going to be so cool.
Actually, cutting you off. I don't think it was totally redone.
They
redid the nursery scene.
Yeah.
I believe.
That's what they've announced. We don't know anything else yet. We don't know what else is coming to that ride. So hopefully it looks good. I think they're trying to go for the same look that Alice in Wonderland got in last year.
Which was a very cool update.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's really neat. So that opens July 1st, which is announced by Disney. So make sure to check that out.
Also, going back to a little bit earlier in the video, when that attraction does open, I think it's beginning of July is when it should open up.
July 1st.
That's part of the planning ahead process that you need to be aware of, because that attraction had a very long line as it stood, and now with the update and the 60th, it's going to be
hectic. But that's one of those rides that it's a classic. Like, it's one of those things that you have to do. It was there when it opened, the park opened. So get some history. Alright, now we're going to be talking about Nighttime Spectacular, which is, in my opinion, the thing that you should be coming here for. It is the Kiss Goodnight. It is the best part of the Disneyland 60th Diamond Celebration.
It's something everyone should experience.
Yeah.
Even if you only go to Disneyland once a year, you absolutely have to see this. At least on Disneyland side, there is stuff over on California Adventure side, but the stuff at Disneyland is...
It's Disneyland's Diamond Celebration, or 60th anniversary. So the first thing is, or I'm going to tell it in order of which you should watch it. So the first thing you should do is watch the parade, which is Paint the Night.
So good. Oh my... I think I've seen it now. It's only been out for, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and I've already seen it like 6 times. It's that good, and you absolutely want to see this parade. Yeah. It's a new electrical parade. I think it definitely does the old parade justice.
Yes. If not, overdoes it. I know there's so many people that... I'm going to get so much hate for that. But there's so many people that love the electrical parade. And I loved it as a kid. I'll leave it at that. But this parade really does wow you. Like, it is so spectacular. It's so fun. It's so high energy. Like, you just want to get up and dance and like clap your hands and do all this cool stuff because it is such a fun parade.
Actually, I think the first time that I saw it, it was so hyped at the beginning and people were so excited for it, but when it actually came out, it just kind of got dead silent because there was that like shock factor, that awe factor, and it was really cool.
Yeah. When I first saw it, I couldn't even hear it because everyone was cheering so loud. So
we had to have been on different ends.
We were definitely on different ends because the first time I saw it, I was like right smack dab in the front, like on the curb, like floats right in your face, and I couldn't hear it because everyone was cheering so loud, and it was so much fun. Like, okay, so the next thing on my list is Disneyland Forever, the new nighttime spectacular fireworks show, which is totally immersive.
It's longer than 4.5 minutes.
Yes, definitely. Than the Fantasy in the Sky. Yeah. That's the old fireworks show from, I believe, the late 60s to the early mid 90s. So that was something that they've been doing since the 60s. So props to them for having this pretty cool fireworks show that early in theme park history. But Disneyland Forever, the new nighttime show, is really immersive. There's projections everywhere. I'm not gonna say where, but they're just everywhere. There's lights everywhere. There's fireworks. There's, you know, the music. It's really high energy, and there's other little special things.
Lasers.
Yeah, lasers. There's literally every little cool
searchlights.
Yeah, you know, because they need to find those
diamonds.
Pixies in the sky.
Or
pixie
those
berries,
too.
like iridescent.
Or fish too.
Or fish too.
There are fish in the sky. Huh?
What? And don't just look it up on YouTube.
Or do, because you're already here.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well.
The little search bar.
The search bar.
Right.
Disneyland Forever. Disneyland's Fireworks Spectacular is probably what you'll need to look it up.
Also, if you can, get a spot where you can see the Matterhorn, because there might be something
neato on there. But this fireworks show is something that, like we said earlier in the video, you should probably come here for multiple days because you can watch it from so many different places. You can watch it from the Fantasmic viewing area, you can watch it from the Small World, you can watch it from in front of the castle, from Main Street, which is my personal favorite spot because I've seen them all. And also,
really?
Yes, I've seen all the
Oh my.
in this 2 weeks that it's been open. And then you can also see a little bit further back, probably towards the front of Main Street, where you can see the Matterhorn, the castle, and Main Street. So it is so overwhelming. It is so, like, there's so much going on, so it's really cool. Lastly, which this guy has not seen, is World of Color Celebrate Walt Disney something. It's a really long name. In my opinion, like, I watched it from the back first, and I was like, oh, Disney. And then I watched it from the viewing area, because I would not put my impression or give my opinion until I saw it from the proper place to watch it from, which is the viewing area or the front of World of Colors, you know, words. You know what I mean, you know. Watching it from the front, it's a lot better. I loved it. If you love Walt Disney, you will love it. It is definitely a paying homage to him. It is saying, good job, Walt Disney. Good job with life.
You do you.
You do you. So it's a really good show. But if I was to choose to watch any of the three, I'd probably watch the fireworks first, Paint the Night, and then World of Color Celebrate. But I would see all three. So now we are going to give you advice to viewing and doing all that stuff with the 60th stuff. So like watching and what you should experience and what you maybe shouldn't experience. But yeah, we're going to give you advice on that. So my first thing that I'm going to do is, this is the order of how you should watch the shows if you're only there for one day. First things first, I would get to the parade around 6:30 in the afternoon, even though the parade doesn't start till 8:50 at night. This being because people start lining up for the first Paint the Night parade at around 3 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and people will sit and mark their territory for a long time.
Also, for just seating, you want to sit on Main Street or try to sit on Main Street because there are curbs to sit on there. Everywhere else along the parade route, you're just sitting on the cement, you're sitting on a flat surface, and that can get uncomfortable, especially when you're having to wait a couple hours for the parade to get there.
Yeah. Probably bring a towel or something to sit on, like, something to cushion your cushion. So I would get there around 6:30 because if you're at the castle, you can literally walk the parade up and get into the best viewing location like ever. Because you literally like, oh, this looks like a good spot. Turn around, bam, you have a really good viewing location for the fireworks. That's something I would do, is make sure to follow the parade up. Then, if you have a fast pass for World of Color, which you do need to get earlier in the day, there should be 2 shows of World of Color, one at 9 o'clock and one at 10:15. Do you notice how we did our research for this?
I didn't, you did.
I did. So, there should be 2 shows, one at 9 and one at 10:15 at night. So, get your fast passes for the second show, which should be starting to be given out around 1 o'clock, but they do book out quickly. So the first show of World of Color books out usually around noon to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you want to see the 9 o'clock show of World of Color, get those tickets. If you want to see the later show, which is what I would do, go after that. Watch the parade, watch the fireworks, and then go over to California Adventure and watch Disneyland Celebrate. So, other new offerings here at the Disneyland Resort are the new characters. The characters are all blinged out, and they're like the the Fab Five, like Goofy, Donald, Mickey, Minnie, Pluto. Did I say Pluto? No. Okay, like all the Fab Five, Chip and Dale, are blinged out. They are wearing their new Disneyland 60th outfits, which is really cool. Yeah, I don't know, I'm totally just like zoning out right now. Yeah, go meet up with them, take pictures with them, and hashtag Disneyland 60th Diamond Celebration, so they can go and double tap your picture on Instagram.
The characters?
Yeah, the characters. Yeah,
the characters double tap.
Yeah,
I gotta find Mickey's Insta.
Yeah, that's cool. Merchandise. Get merchandise. Get Disney money so we can definitely Disneyland can build more cool rides.
The 50th, there was all the cool gold 50th stuff, and I will be the first to admit that I'm not always a huge fan of Disney merchandise. It's cool to look at, but I always think to myself like, oh hey, that's kind of cool. What am I going to use it for?
Yeah.
But it is a big anniversary. It's the 60th anniversary, and there is some cool diamond merch that comes along with it. Some cool phone cases that have crystal.
Phone cases, new ears, which are only for the 60th. There's new pins, if you guys like pins. There's, themed food, which is really cool. I like the food because I'm a foodie. I love food. We went to Taco Bell right before this, which is the best place in the entire world.
You should go there right now.
You should, definitely.
Taco Bell, pay attention to me.
Yes. Hashtag Morgan and Riley wants free food from Taco Bell.
At Taco Bell
on Twitter.
Put the little in my hand, the little Twitter handle right here. Just tweet them.
They have really good new food options, so definitely go check them out. Usually each dining location has a specific thing for that dining location for the 60th, so yeah, make sure to check that out. It's just a lot of fun, cool stuff, though. You should definitely check it out, and definitely look on probably the Disney Parks blog. We can probably give you more information on that and what the new offerings for food is. Okay, so lastly, for advice for the 60th, if you are wanting to do shopping and or getting merchandise, I would do this after you are done with your festivities. So if you're there for multiple days, do it the last day, go to World of Disney and Downtown Disney or something. Do it last because you'll know kind of what you want already. And also, Main Street on Disneyland side and Buena Vista Street on California Adventure side both stay open an additional hour after park closing. So if park closing is at 12, you can stay there until 1 in the morning for all your shopping needs. So that's what I would do. I would do shopping after because you don't want to waste that precious time of doing all the rides, seeing all the shows, and meeting all the characters, and everything that you could do during the day. Eating. Keep going and eating.
Just eat all day.
I would probably plan a budget too.
Budgeting is very important, especially this time of year and this year in particular.
Alright guys, I hope you liked today's video with Riley here and I talking about different tips and tricks to best enjoying the Disneyland 60th Diamond Celebration. So if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. So like, comment, and subscribe to me. Also, leave in the comments below if there's like any advice that I didn't give, or that you want to give to others. Help each other out. Let's have a big conversation underneath about this, about the Disneyland 60th celebration. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and bye! What can we do?